Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Hollywood Animal. We've got two writers that are not writing, so it's time to start writing again. Now, we've focused really heavily on action and such in our movies lately, so I'm thinking let's wind it down. Let's do some, like, maybe just pure comedy, maybe a bit of romantic comedy. That would be kind of fun. We'll call it The Sweethearts. We'll do straight up romantic comedy. I don't know if I've done one of these in a minute. We'll set it in the I was gonna say European countryside, but apparently that's not a thing. So let's go with modern American countryside. The romantic. Oh, you know what we haven't done is Farm Girl. Apparently we have, but we haven't done a movie focused on the farm girl. Hardened Cynic is kind of a fun protagonist as well. I wonder, you could use that for a Christmas movie perhaps. But the antagonist, let's say, oh boy, we could do, well, maybe we just skip antagonist, because there's definitely going to be a love interest. Farm girl love interest. There is perhaps a mentor to the farm girl. If it's just romantic comedy, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Not a magical lesson. I'm looking for stuff that fits it. Thanks to a combination of circumstances, an absurd quarrel, or a simple misunderstanding, the lovers temporarily separate and undergo a true test of their devotion. Oh, maybe they start together and then there's a big kerfuffle. Like Grease. Dude, we should do Grease as well. As a romantic comedy. Not Close One Dies. That's just not fun. Saves the life of a loved one. Let's say Slapstick Mayhem. Let's go Winning the Beloved in a romantic comedy that just makes sense. We'll throw Struggle for a Better Life in there. We got one more theme we could put in there. Or a supporting character. Ooh, let's do Strict Parent. They've got like a teacher that looks out for him, and then their mother's like, you can't marry that boy. He's no good. Or something, I don't know. And then protagonist finds love at the end. Wonderful, everybody's happy. Comedy for Bernard. Now, back to my other story, which was Grease. Which is like, I don't even know... It's like a coming of age movie. It's like, but also goofy. If it's Grease, this one's called Oiled. Grease is the word, I was in that musical once upon a time. Romance, drama, comedy. Yeah, it's kind of like a mix of all of the things. Primarily a romance movie, a bit of drama, a little bit of comedy. Yeah, that vibes. I feel like it's more of a town that they're set in. Don't they race in like the Los Angeles aqueducts at one point, but I don't remember exactly where it takes place. It might take place in LA. Now, who's the main character? Is it Sandy or is it Danny? Or both? Technically a bit of both. I think it's got to be Lovable Rogue is Danny Zuko, right? Antagonist is Other Greaser? I don't know what you'd call that guy though. Like he's He's a square. Oh, maybe, yeah. Maybe it's like the school principal. I like that a lot. And then obviously there's Sandy. And then we've got his sidekick pals. And then there's not like Danny doesn't really have parents in the movie. Not really damsel in distress. It's like we need musical numbers is the thing, and a car race is a car. We could do thrilling chase, I suppose. Whoops, I didn't mean to select the screenwriter with half a script here. We'll go alcohol, spirit of freedom, because like the whole thing has to do with like smoking and like being edgy. Not really adultery. It's like teen problems is a theme. I don't think generational conflict. Definitely colorful language vibes correct. There is a lovers take the break or take a break in there. There is a the car chase is not really a thrilling chase, but we would say like a winning the beloved thing at the end. And then at the end, it's kind of like she like gives in to Danny's like desired like idea for a woman. It's not the particularly a great moral at the end of Grease, but you know, it's also not like a movie you should be trying to learn how to how to live your life from, I would argue. All right, it looks like The Strangers film and Demon High have run their course, making $6.4 million while they're at it, so good job. Well done, The Strangers film. Rescuing Corporal Brian is done. 9 and 9. I think we go with this one. All right, so this, oh, not in time for Thanksgiving. I think we wait until Christmas then. We would really like to hammer this one really, really well. So let's go 40 after the first week here. And then 30. And then 20. And then what are we doing here? We're doing our own printing, but we're going to express print a little bit because I really want to hit the Christmas rush here. And then we go just 2 weeks of advertising there, and then we get the upfront. Men and young men. So we get Pirazzolla, and then who do you go after? Because it's not for women, is the interesting thing. I guess we go Spark and Vienne Pascal, because both of those should be equivalent. And then maybe you throw Nate Sparrow in there. Andy Norris. Legend that is Andy Norris would do a trick. How about Herbert? How about Homer? Yes, thank you. Homer, you'd rescue a drunk man, wouldn't you? I knew you would. Sly bastard. Wonderful. Great news. Spaceship Soldiers seems to be doing pretty well, considering I only advertise to young men and men. Oh, there we go! The protagonist is Brothers in Arms! Heck yeah! Dad has no wardrobe. Oh, it's a 3.93. It's not particularly great, but it is a trash film, so. You, Jerry Burgess. Blink Twice. We are in trouble because I forgot Blink Twice needs to come out in 96 days. And I should have been trying to speed that up as much as possible. So you did not do particularly well. So I think what this tells me is that dropping the advertising drastically, or only advertising to one group, even if there's only one group that's particularly the target audience, that is not the way. You should advertise to as many people as you can, because otherwise you end up with this, which is 20% of you, which is not all that good. Yeah, 20% is like 3,000. And I don't even know if we want to run back the advertising on this if it's not going to make the money back. I mean, I guess it probably will in the grand scheme of things. Oh, that bug is back. I said last episode it was gone, and there it is again. I'm a liar. Is there any way I could speed you up? Not after the fact. I should have been paying attention to that when I put it into production. Because now we have... Oh god, it's 6 days? I don't think there's a way that's gonna work. I'm gonna get in trouble with the factory. People told me I shouldn't be putting so many themes into my factory movies, and I think that truly is the case. Because the more stuff you put into the movie, it makes it more complex, and it makes it harder to get out the door on time. So that's for the next one, we'll have to keep that in mind. War in the Pacific is ready. Expensive film. 7 and 7.2. Ooh, look at that battleship. That's pretty sick. Very cool. Not a Valentine's movie for sure. And definitely not as important to have like a huge upfront week. Because it's a 7-star movie, so it's not gonna break the bank like some other movies we've made. Getting the pipeline flowing again, though. Young Men and Men again. But this one is only girls that are out. So we don't have to be as chill about it. But I think we do want to use these 4. Because we definitely want to advertise to young men, and if you advertise to the top one, it's just adults, and you're skipping out on the young men contingent. Does Nell do tricks? She does. Would you help a drunkard, Nell? She would. And then Francisco? Nah. I feel like 2 is a good movie. 2 Tricks is a good movie for me. Anything more than 2 Tricks is like an absolute bonus. Ooh, well. We could do the Shawshank Redemption. That's kind of fun. I like that. Dad has no wardrobe. Oh, man. Hey, the score keeps creeping upwards. That's kind of cool. This one, we do the very rapid stuff. Diane Ramsey and Ricky. So fast. Ooh, protagonist passes the torch. I'm trying to think of a movie where they pass the torch. Like Batman passes the torch to Robin. Oh, it's gone down? Gone up? Dad has no wardrobe. Hooray! And then and then they're taking pictures of him because they're like, dude, put some pants on. You can't wander around with no pants on. And it's coming out on Valentine's Day, people. 50, 25, 15, 10. Perfect. And then, oh, hold on. What movie do we pair this with? Do we have any other, like, lighthearted comedies? What about The Corncob Man? Yeah, Corn Cobs and Demons. I know it recently came out. I wonder if that affects things. If it's been a while and they're like, dude, do you remember Corn Cobs and Demons? But they're like, yeah, that came out 4 months ago. But then you bring out like freaking Harry Potter and the Wizard's Rock or whatever I called it. And then they're like, I haven't seen that in ages. All right, this one is for nobody. And you know, who would Dad Has No Wardrobe before anyway? Probably stoners, if I had to guess. Speaking of stoner movie, I did see Pizza Movie the other day with I forget the actor's name from Stranger Things, one of the young boys. But it's about how they're in college and they're having a rough time, and then he like peer pressures his roommate slash best friend into taking these random drugs, and they're like ultra hallucinogenic. And honestly, it's actually a good time. And the way it was described to me by somebody else later was, they were like, most stoner movies are for people that are high. This is a stoner movie for people that are not high, because if you were high watching this movie, I think it would scare you. But it was a good time. I thought it was fun. I would recommend. I would say go check out Pizza Movie. Goodbye, Blue Term Iris Deluxe. We salute you. Rescuing Corporal Brian. Get him home. Spaceship Soldiers continues to cling to mediocrity. I think we can pull the plug on this. Sure. That's expensive. Financial man. Oh, it's an A+. Dude, God damn it, Janet. You gave Saving Private Ryan a masterpiece movie, a 2-star, a great deal of confusion. Damn it, Janet. What the hell? What are we gonna do? $2 million movie, though. That might be one of the most expensive movies I've ever made. Grave Site. What on earth is this movie? Oh, that's the Wild West movie I made. What is it? Oh, it's not a 9. Excuse me, how did it drop to a 7? I don't understand, man. I don't understand how the rules of the world work. Second unit, add security. Ooh, highbrow humor. Now that's my bag. What if you put them both in the same movie? Lowbrow humor, highbrow humor? That's quite funny. You can come back, Thomas. You're more of my trash guy. He's very cheap for a cinematographer. The monarch is ready. We pay our taxes. I've clobbered the rest of them. Marginies, they cling to relative obscurity because I gave them $4 million. You're welcome. I don't understand. What is this new finance thing? Corporate tax for 1943, 53%. Is this new? I've never seen this before. Sure. I didn't mean to bring that up. I've never seen that screen before in my life. It's not my fault. Second unit, security. Have at it. Oh, you know, the problem with Blink Twice is I didn't do the 16-hour film cycle. That's my bad. Oh, dude, Arachnid Guy made top 10 films with $496. That's funny. Do we force our way back into the Alliance, right? On holiday. We just have to do it before the end of January because that's when the Pollux Awards are announced. Or when you can submit your people. It's gonna take all day. Anthony Jenkins has been established with catchy one-liners and lowbrow humor. That's honestly beautiful. Adventure as a sheriff? Interesting. Nell O'Connor is established as an alien. I love it. All right, Battle of Britain. 9s. Wonderful. So we've got to put this with... Or did I already put that one with the small camera? I think I did. That was the last episode decision. Welcome back. He's back from vacation. Everybody's up for a new contract, apparently. Literally everybody. Wow. Cool. We're doing good. I don't think we're going to get this one. I made a mistake with my timing, unfortunately. Unless we have, like, the Well, no, because we still need to release it on time. $8.7 million? Dude, look at this! And we're still rocking above 10,000 by the end of this thing. Wow. All right, well, if it's 6... So that's 12,000 screenings, roughly. That's great. So we go 12 just across the board. That's the most I've ever done for a run back, at least that I can remember. And it should. Like, if it's gonna be any movie, that movie for sure. Yeah, look at that. All 4 weeks were in the millions of dollars. That's awesome. War in the Pacific. Take that, Matsumoto. I don't know. Oh, defended an employee. Way to go, Lee Garner. 2 stars. 3 stars. 3. 2. I'm not super surprised. It is stale a bit as well. Ooh, Superior Concert Hall. One I don't use. So that just speeds it up. Oh, that also speeds you up too. Okay, interesting. Well, that's gonna take you forever. But we might as well. Since we're not researching anything else. Hooray! Dude, rescuing Corporal Brian is absolutely gonna break Yoba Gret's, oops, I forgot. That is hilarious. Oh my god, they didn't make... There was so few films made by Alliance members that they didn't even fill out the entire category. And there was no women nominated, which is bonkers. You know what would be, like, to me that says, like, you should go out there and, like, grovel and beg me to come back, right? It's like, please, for the love of God, 20th Century Fox, we need you to come back so you can save us from ourselves. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're gonna lose. Yeah. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, like, losing that much reputation is not a big deal. Hooray! The Flumen has been upgraded. Back to the technologies. So, I don't want to work on the Doppler until we've unlocked the upgraded Doppler. And there's no other sound thing, so I think we hold for a sec until we've unlocked this guy, the Doppler Compact S, which gives us 2 more quality slots. It gives us 1 of the practicality for free. And then, 1 less economy, actually, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't really want to work on the Dupler Compact until... Just because 2 more quality slots, I think, is really good. So we'll wait until we get our other things out there. Okay. So this time, we are not going to screw it up. Yes? We're not. Say it with me. So both of these do 30% film attendance in the first week. Both of these are horror movies, but this one wants me to put my best director on it versus Floyd Henderson, who is possibly the worst director of all time. We have the same amount of time. I think we go Edward Fox, accept the demand, pause. And then immediately, we would like to write a story that is not as complicated as I've been doing. So a horror film. I've been watching something, I haven't finished this, so no spoilers, but I've been watching the series on Netflix, Something Horrible Happens, or Something Horrible is Going to Happen, or something like that. And that show is so tense. There's not a whole lot like objectively scary that has happened, but the way they've filmed the show plus the way they've done the sound just makes everything so off-putting, and it's really well done. So if you like horror, I would or just like dread, I guess, I would say go check it out. But we'll say a really bad event will take place is what I'm gonna call it. And we're gonna go 50% horror and then 50% thriller. 50-50. It takes place in the countryside. It's like in the middle of nowhere, Canada, in these rich people's homes. So the woman, the main character, I guess you would probably, I don't know how it ends because I haven't seen the rest of the series. I'm about halfway through, but I'm gonna just call her Last Survivor. The antagonist is kind of like the fiance's family, but definitely the mom. The mom is really weird. But there's also like maybe a creepy serial killer or vengeful monster out there called the Sorry Man. My theory is that he's actually a real guy, but I don't actually know. So I'm gonna say there's a serial killer involved. There's a love interest. There's the fiance. There are parent figures, but they're more of a strict parent, I would say, than the parent figure. There's a lot of his family members around, and some of them are creepy. Some of them are just kind of weird. I'm gonna say there's a villain's right hand involved, because I suspect that some of the family members are maybe in on it. Betrayal, I think. Perhaps a final showdown. Something terrible is going to happen at the end. They said so. They would never lie. There could be a witness involved. I don't actually know. Maybe torture in captivity. Something just happened in one of the episodes I watched where I think that somebody being captured might become a prominent theme. And then we'll say evil is exposed at the end, perhaps, and then things happen. I don't have a writer available, but I will in 9 days. Maybe we should, you know what? We should dial this back, because that's been getting me in trouble. So let's go with 7 themes and then assign it to a writer so it goes a little faster. A little less complicated of a movie. And then when we get to the production thing, we definitely want to load up on filming faster and longer time periods. I think this one was running at... Hold on, I've screwed things up. I wasn't really paying attention. 6.5. Okay, so let's do it for 7,000. Not bad for a movie that was in its 7s, right? It's pretty good. Maybe because the war is going on, people are like, I gotta see this war film. Dad has no wardrobe and corn cobs and demons. Where are his pants? Still doing great. That's crazy. We run it at 6,000 here. That's as good as War in the Pacific in its 2nd month, when Rescuing Corporal Brian is in its 3rd month. That's impressive. War films are where it's at, yo. We run it back. We confirm. And then I want to get, before the end of the episode here, corn cobs and demons. Dad has no wardrobe. Let it go. Blink twice is done. Sure, I don't even remember what this movie is exactly about. It's not particularly well thought out movie from what I remember. I think we can push this one out. We don't need it to... Oops. I set up the screenings wrong. We don't need it to particularly be... Wow! Just not for children. That's kind of interesting. So maybe like this. It's the first time I've seen all greens for anybody but children. We do apply you. I need to go back and set up the screenings better, though. Any tricks to be had? No. 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 Hooray! Alright, go fix the screenings here. Change. Thank you. Alright, there's supposed to be a big boost in this first week. So maybe with this first week, we just fill out the theaters entirely. Because we don't have any other movies that are gonna really need... Well, maybe we go 60. Just in case War in the Pacific needs a little bit to run back at the end. Although we didn't achieve the factory requirements, so we're not going to get the 30% boost, so I guess it's not all that important anyway. All right, the thing I was saying is I want to get my writer working on the horror movie right away, so I don't forget to do that next episode, because I will absolutely forget. All right. Instead of repeating this time, I'm going to have Willie immediately jump on the script for a really bad event will take place. So we got Willie Shelton. Start writing that bad boy. 66 days. Much quicker than our very complicated movies. So that means that'll leave us with around 240 for pre-production and filming. So we'll try to make that go fast. And then, yeah, we'll keep going from there. We're at 1944, doing pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Hollywood Animal or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everyone, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.